name is Emma Bowman, and this is my informative speech. The topic of my speech is medical marijuana. Medical marijuana has been proven to help many patients that have exhausted all prescription medicines. From chronic pain to paralyzing seizures and cancer, medical marijuana can make a world of difference in the patient's quality of life. However, for most patients in dire need of medical marijuana, it is illegal and patients do not have safe access to this extremely effective drug. It is important that any patients in need of this drug have safe access to it. In this speech, I will dive into why medical marijuana is important to me, what it does, and how it works, why it is illegal, and why it should be legal. The reason medical marijuana is important to me is because I have someone who suffers from severe epilepsy in my family. The only proven thing to help stop his seizures is medical marijuana, and he, living in Indiana, does not have legal access to it. The way medical marijuana works is it can be used to treat anything from headaches to symptoms of diseases like cancer. It is commonly known to help nerve pain, nausea from chemotherapy, seizure disorders, and Crohn's disease. When cannabis is ingested, THC and other cannabinoids attach to receptors on your body. As the THC enters your brain, the patient begins to feel a euphoric feeling, most often referred to as a high. The reason that cannabis works for so many different illnesses is because the pharmacological components of cannabis mimic internal harm reduction systems in the human body. This system is called the endocannabinoid system. Our body produces endocannabinoids to control the ECS. Our endocannabinoids are responsible for maintaining the balance of things such as our appetite, immune system, sleep, and pain. This helps the body recover when it cannot do it on its own. Medical marijuana is the most pharmacologically active plant on the planet. It contains over 400 active chemicals called cannabinoids. According to Cannabis 101, CBD and THC, cannabinoids are found alongside active chemicals. These chemicals work together to give the human body a variety of therapeutic benefits. Various levels and combinations of cannabinoids provide different benefits to your body. Cannabinoids help protect damaged brain cells, stimulate bone growth, kill certain kinds of cancers, prevent seizures, and help control muscle. The THC is the primary psychoactive component of cannabis, which is used by recreational users to obtain their high. THC is a strong inflammatory. It also has been shown to help prevent Alzheimer's. THC has been proven to reduce brain cancer cells, be a muscle relaxant, and a powerful neuroprotectant. This cannabinoid has 20 times the anti-inflammatory power of an aspirin and twice that of a hydrocodone. CBD is the second most common cannabinoid. CBD does not give you psychoactive effects. In fact, it is known to counterbalance the psychoactive effects that you would get from THC. It helps to counterbalance anxiety, rapid heartbeat, hunger, and it is also known for its ability to help control epilepsy. CBD can help control diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, cancer, antibiotic-resistant infections, alcoholism, and neurological disorders like PTSD. CBD also helps with anxiety and depression. I did a survey to see what people thought of medical and recreational cannabis. I asked people if they supported or opposed the federal legalization of marijuana. 72% supported the federal legalization of medical marijuana, while 11% opposed it and 16% were indifferent. Then I asked, do you support the legalization of recreational marijuana? In this case, 58% supported it, 25% did not, and 16% were indifferent. After that, I asked, do you believe with all of the research and success stories of marijuana helping people over prescription drugs, do you think medical marijuana will become legalized? Some people said yes, because there are already states doing it, and other people said, I think it will, but not for a medical reason. I think it will become legalized to help undermine the black market so the government can better regulate it. Why is it illegal, you might be asking yourself. To give you some history, up until the 1800s, it was used in America as a drug, like you would use aspirin. But then, when the Mexican Revolution started happening, Mexicans began coming into America, and they were smoking marijuana recreationally. Because the war was happening, people were dying, and medical marijuana, which was now recreational marijuana, was deemed the killer's drug. And then a propaganda began after that. The reason I believe it should be legal is because of the medical benefits. I think they're very important, and I think that they can help a lot of people where pharmacological drugs cannot. Cannabis is 114 times less toxic than alcohol, which is a legal substance. There are many economic benefits of legal cannabis. Legal cannabis generates a large amount of revenue. In Colorado's first year of legal cannabis, they accumulated $63 million in revenue. The revenue is going to great causes. Almost half goes back to the taxpayers, and the rest of the money goes to education. The United States spent nearly $4 billion on enforcing cannabis prohibition. In Colorado alone, 10,000 new jobs were created in the legal cannabis industry, lowering the unemployment rate to 6%, one of the lowest in the nation. The benefits of criminalization of cannabis are almost non-existent. After more than 30 years of criminalization, the general uses has still not changed. Cannabis criminalization has been racist from the 1930s. Out of all of the races that are being arrested and prosecuted, Mexican and African Americans are above the top percentage. The war on drugs costs our country over $500 per second. The pros of legalizing cannabis for medical use far outweigh the cons. In conclusion, legalizing cannabis for medical use can have amazing benefits for our country. Not only can it help patients in need, it can also give our economy great benefits. Thank you.